Okay, for exercise of the week number 36, we're going to go with the spread foot arm raises. One of the areas that people typically under-prepare for a run is their upper body. Especially if you're going on long runs, the tendency is that any inefficiency that exists in your stride, specifically in regards to your lower body, can cause you to compensate in the upper body. We had a cross-country runner just the other day at the end of a race. His hips started to quit on him and he completely locked up in his upper back as it tried to compensate and help out for that. And this is a pretty frequent occurrence. A lot of you out there, I know you'll have shoulder pain as you're running, as you get into the later miles. Part of the reason for that is you didn't take the time to make sure that your upper back was not only properly aligned, but that your scapulas were moving real well. So this exercise is specifically designed to get the shoulder joint prepared and moving freely for the run you're about to do. All right, for the spread foot three position arm raises, obviously you start with your legs out real wide. Make sure you keep your feet pointing forward, however, and then to help stabilize the pelvis to give your shoulders a neutral base to work from, tighten your thighs and your glutes. So flex your quads and your glutes real hard and then just hold that contraction. Now the first position of the three is with your arms right out in front of you, and then without using momentum, you just lift your arms straight up over your head, go all the way up to what we call the 12 o'clock position, and then lower them back down. As Lauren's doing it, notice he's not swinging his upper body back and forth. It's just nice controlled motion as he goes up and down. The second position is out to the 10 and 2 position, so the arms go out to about 45 degrees. And then the last position is at shoulder height, so we consider that to be 9 and 3. And you just continue to rotate through the three positions, again using the shoulders and the upper back to control the motion throughout. At each of the positions, especially the 9 and 3, really emphasize trying to pinch your shoulder blades together at the end of the motion to help emphasize getting full range of motion through the shoulder joint. And just continue to rep through, doing an equal number of reps at each of the three positions. Try to never underestimate the importance of getting your upper body involved in your warm-up routines for running. The upper body is just as much of a component as the legs, and typically we'll stretch out some muscles in the legs but completely ignore the importance of the ability to move our upper body correctly as we go on the longer runs. Any running that you do, you have the potential for tightening up in your upper back as it compensates for any inefficiency that exists in your stride. So take a few moments to do exercises that'll get it prepared. Next week we're going to come back. We want to do one more to lengthen out the hip flexors, and then we're just about ready to wrap this up. So we're going to come back and do the standing hip flexor stretch.